Do you think you can tell the difference between an automated voice and a real one when you call a business? Are you sure?
Can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
Sure, give me 1 second.
Would you believe it if I told you the voice on the left of your screen is actually artificial intelligence? It's called Google Duplex. Google unveiled the feature at its keynote today. Technology uses artificial intelligence, which sounds eerily like a real human over the phone, complete with ums and ahs, pausing just like a person would. Google says it will begin testing this new feature this summer on Google Assistant's device.
Wow, it had me fooled, Jay. Could you tell?
I thought it was a real person.
I did too. That is incredible technology. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, Weather Authority Tom Tieferteller has a full look.
The McDaniel fire continues to burn in the Davis Mountains. We'll have an update from the Texas A&M Forest Service.
And on the other side of West Texas, another fire burning in Big Spring. We'll have the latest live from the scene.
Plus, oil prices surpass a major milestone not seen since 2014. What's driving this surge?
Live from the most watched station in West Texas, you're watching CBS 7 News, the breaking news and weather authority. CBS 7 News at 5 starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us for CBS 7 News at 5. I'm Jay Hendricks.
And I'm Shelby Landgraf. A fire south of Big Spring continues to burn, and it's now being blamed for power outages in the area.
According to Howard County volunteers, the fire has destroyed 3 homes at this point and forced 2 road closures. That fire is said to now be 80% contained. CBS 7's Julia Thatcher is live from Big Spring with the very latest. Julia?
We are learning from KBS Media that about 4 homes have been destroyed in these fires. We're learning from CBS 7 News.
Julia, thanks. New today at 5, Odessa Fire Rescue says their resources are falling short of the needs of the department.
That's right. CBS 7's Samantha Medney spoke with the fire chief, who says it's time for the city of Odessa to pony up more money.
When you think of Odessa Fire Rescue, you probably think Odessa, but you may be surprised to hear 30% of their responses are outside of city limits. Chief John Alvarez tells me we'll hear from Chief Alvarez, who tells us how much this will cost financially and what the cost could be if nothing changes. Reporting in the studio, I'm Samantha Medney, CBS 7 News.
Thank you, Samantha. The McDaniel fire continues to burn near the Davis Mountains Resort. It's now been burning for 1 week. Right now, Incident Command says 408 crew members, along with almost 50 engines, are working to fight this fire. In addition, 6 helicopters and 5 air tankers are assisting from the air. This fire has burned almost 19,000 acres. At last check, it was 59% contained. The Davis Mountains Resort remains under a voluntary evacuation as the fire is within half a mile from the community. Firefighters blame lightning for sparking the flames last Monday. And the winds continue to fuel those flames. So are we looking for the winds to subside this week?
For that, we're going to send it over now to Weather Authority Tom Tieferteller for an update. Tom?
I think breezy could.
A county building filling up with water. What a county official says caused it in just a few minutes.
Plus, in-school fighting is getting more and more attention now that every student has a cell phone in their pocket. In just a few minutes, we'll hear from one parent who says ECISD isn't doing enough to keep kids from fighting.
And when a Midland school is in trouble, it's dads to the rescue. We'll tell you and show you what a difference the involvement of a father can make in their child's future.
Live from the most watched station in West Texas, you're watching CBS 7 News, the breaking news and weather authority. CBS 7 News at 5 starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us for CBS 7 News at 5. I'm Jay Hendricks.
And I'm Alexa Dunson. Flooding at the Ector County Courthouse, but it has nothing to do with the recent downpours. You could see water pouring from the ceiling at the aging courthouse building yesterday. The building administrator for Ector County says the leak was caused by a sewage blockage, along with a crack in one of the pipes. He says issues like this are an ongoing problem at the courthouse.
Well, with the failing infrastructure of the courthouse, I mean, it is an older building. We had I would call it the perfect storm in the building maintenance situation.
Carrillo says that a similar situation arose last week, but the cracked pipe wasn't apparent at the time. Today, crews began the cleanup process. Tonight on CBS 7 News at 6, Carrillo will explain what obstacles he faces in maintaining the 30-year-old building and what he believes it would take to bring it up to par.
School fights aren't new, but with the use of social media, they're becoming more visible in our community.
CBS 7's Samantha Mendy joins us live in the studio with reactions from parents and what steps the schools are taking to monitor those actions. Samantha?
Recent fights out.
Tom, thanks very much. The Beale Park Dog Park remains closed due to flooding today. The popular park will remain closed for the next few days until the standing water goes down. City of Midland says the park is prone to flooding and it closed it as a safety precaution. We spoke with some dog owners who find the closure an inconvenience and say they don't want to make a trip to the other option across town.
With the cooler temps, we can walk outside more, which is nice, but it's still, without a dog park, it's tough for a big dog to get exercise.
As long as the weather cooperates, the dog park should be back open on Monday, October 2nd. In the meantime, dog owners can head to Hogan Park off Wadley Avenue.
Thousands of people in West Odessa were without power earlier today. At one point, the Encore map showed over 2,000 people affected by power outages near FM 1936. One of the outages was caused by vegetation. According to the company's website, power was restored around lunchtime today, and that's according to Encore.
If you're in need of a building inspection in Midland, you might want to listen up. City of Midland announced changes are coming to the Permits and Inspections Department. Starting October 2nd, you can make an appointment for a gas line, water line, sewer line, or electric service change, but you must do so before 3 in the afternoon, or your request could take 2 days to be scheduled. Plans examiner hours will also be cut back from 8 a.m. to 11:30, with afternoon hours available by appointment. Human remains found in Midland County. Why the district attorney believes this discovery could be the key to solving a 2-year-old missing persons case.
West Texans employed by Encore working in storm-ravaged Puerto Rico this evening. What they've been able to accomplish so far.
And 7 young musicians from ECISD earned all-state honors. What this means for their music studies coming up.
Live from the most watched station in West Texas, you're watching CBS 7 News, the breaking news and weather authority. CBS 7 News at 5 starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us for CBS 7 News at 5. I'm Jay Hendricks.
And I'm Shelby Landgraf.
The skeletal remains of at least one person found in Midland County prompted a news conference this afternoon.
Midland County Sheriff Gary Painter says he believes they're that of a female. CBS 7's Lauren Chopea has been live in Midland and is out there right now as authorities used heavy equipment to unearth the body. Lauren, what's the latest now?
Shelby, it's what's behind this caution tape here on the tree farm that has the entire Midland County community on edge. Lauren Chopea, CBS 7 News.
Lauren, thanks very much. Sheriff Painter and Midland County District Attorney Laura Nodoff both mentioned a specific case from October of 2015 when 2 teens went missing in Midland County.
We've done some digging for you and found a missing teen case from the same year and that same month. 2 teens went missing in Midland County about 5 miles from the excavation site where skeletal remains were found. 19-year-old Ashley Cruz Rodriguez and 19-year-old John Iglesias Alvarez were last seen in that area. Sheriff Gary Painter would not confirm if this missing teen's case was that he was referring to or not. Midland County officials never found these 2 after they were reported missing back in October of 2015. Last check of the website for missingkids.com or .org shows their disappearance remains a mystery. Well, it's a beautiful West Texas day outside, not very winter-like.
No, but it's the last.
The Big Bend National Park has a problem, and it's asking for you to weigh in. The park says it's being overrun with aoudad and feral hogs, 2 non-native animal species. Officials at the park are proposing 2 options, either aerial shooting of some of these animals to slow population growth or take no action. Park officials say that would continue to damage the park's natural and cultural resources. To offer up your thoughts and opinions, just visit our website, cbs7.com. The comment period opens today and will run for the next 30 days.
It's the end of the first week for Encore workers helping restore power to Puerto Ricans. The company tells us more than 160 people now have power thanks to the efforts of Encore workers visiting from Texas. Encore sent 5,000 workers to the storm-ravaged island to help with repairs. 2 Encore employees from Stanton, 1 from Monahans, 1 from Odessa, and 1 from Snyder were included in the group. They arrived on January 20th, and Encore says they expect the restoration effort to last 30 days total.
Well, coming up, hear how one man turned his corporate burnout into an appearance at the Grammys. This is a great story you don't want to miss.
So I'm a fan. Let's switch gears, though. Let's talk some weather on the twos. Boy, is it cold out there. And okay, what is this? Switching gears. We are switching gears. That must be the funny joke that they were talking about last week, Stephanie. Wow. Anyway, 11 degrees is what it feels like outside.